I'm Moira Black, and I'm on the scene at Caesar Island, where I'm speaking with Mr. Uwu, who's kindly let us come along, and he's shown us a little bit behind the scenes of where, they live and set up their life here. We're going to go through quite a lot of things. We're going to see a lot of the sites, but first of all, would you just like to tell me a bit about the island's history and the apes' cultural ties back to its history?
Yeah, so about bridging from about 1,000 years ago, the apes settled here. In recent history, as you can see, it got developed by humans. They pushed us out a bit. The criminal El Rubio came here, started his drug empire. When he was arrested by federal agents last year, that set up quite nicely for the apes to come back to their island and settle. Um, Thankfully, because of his development, the apes have some quite nice homes. Defenses against humans returning. Um, you know,
That's great. Can you tell me a bit? Well, first of all, how many on, like roughly, would you say, how many apes are there currently living on the island permanently?
so obviously, as I've shown you, there's a fair few domiciles
Mm,
around the island. As of course, we have the main compound, as you can see behind us. Which the numbers range from double digits to triple digits. You know,
mm,
depending on how many are on the island at each time.
yeah. Well, I suspect that you yourself have taken many um sort of trips into the city yourself, and I know that there have been other apes that have taken trips into the city as well. And so am I right to believe that you quite frequently come and go as you please from here?
Obviously, a few months back we had the militant group of apes, the ones that tried to get their
Yeah.
rights illegally through
I think we can
violence.
all I
Which,
think we all remember
yes,
the riots, of course.
yes, especially when they ran through the casino, when they took police hostage, etc.
Yeah,
Um,
quite a dramatic scene for sure.
yeah, well, under the compound we do have a prison. That's where those apes currently reside. Obviously, as leader of the apes, you know, we wish to be peaceful
Mm,
in our attempts. We wish to, stay civil here. As you've seen, we do have a designated tourist area,
mm.
but beyond the customs route, it's apes only,
And I
which we
mean,
have gone past
it's
today.
quite well known as well that that the island is more or less fully off limits, and that if you do wish to come here for any sort of recreational purposes, or as a holiday, or to rent out parts, then that has to be done through the correct channels, and with the correct visas. Obviously, we've seen quite a lot about what can happen to humans behind the line where those visas no longer apply. And so, just tell me a bit about the warnings that you put out and what can happen if you are found to be trespassing further than you should.
Oh, obviously, with the tourist visas that are coming soon through Mayor Daisy's office, I still need to arrange a meeting to see her.
Hmm.
Um, there's clear, there's fences, there's watchtowers. Humans should be very careful when coming to the island, not to go past the lines per se. If they do and they're caught, you know, it, we do try to do things more civilly these days. We are happy to do hand them over to the correct human authorities, but in the past, um, trespassing has led to death.
Hmm.
But that's not something we wish to continue. So, for future reference, any humans coming to the island can expect to be arrested and extradited back to Los Santos. Well, we try to set up the necessary defenses to keep humans off the island in the first place.
And so we should definitely sum up here. Is there a message that you would like to convey to the people of Los Santos that may be considering coming here for a holiday legally or illegally?
Well, it only has one message. Right.